Luxury brands are often associated with the rich and famous, who can afford to spend thousands of dollars on clothing, accessories, and jewelry. According to Statista, the world's most valuable luxury brands in 2022 include Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Hermes, Gucci, and Rolex, with a combined brand value of over $300 billion. These brands cater to the 1% of the population who have a net worth of more than $10 million. However, surprisingly, the rich are not the ones who buy the most luxury goods. In fact, studies have shown that the middle class, who have a median income of around $60,000, are the main consumers of luxury products. They are willing to splurge on high-end items to signal their status, taste, and aspirations, even if it means sacrificing other needs or going into debt. The middle class also tend to follow the latest trends and fashions, while the rich prefer to stick to classic and timeless styles. So, why do the rich shun luxury while the middle class can't get enough of it? Let's find out. For the middle class, luxury wear is all about status. It's about donning something branded, expensive, and exclusive to showcase success, taste, and aspirations. It's a way to impress others, signal belonging or difference, and boosts self-esteem. In short, it's all about wearing for others, not for themselves. Let's face it, it's a bit of a show. But for the rich, particularly those in the esteemed 1% category, the perspective on luxury wear is refreshingly different. They seek the thrill of wearing something that's elusive, something that sets them apart. As fashion expert Locke Conan puts it, they crave uniqueness and the feeling of wearing something beautifully made from exquisite materials. It's about the quiet confidence that comes from knowing you're the only one who has it. Now let's talk about the major leagues and minor leagues in luxury. The major players like Louis Vuitton, Dior, Gucci, and Chanel dominate the industry with their trend-setting prowess and eye-watering revenues. Take Louis Vuitton, for instance, which recently made history by raking in a staggering $20 billion in annual revenue. These brands dictate the trends we see on runways and streets, setting the bar for luxury fashion. On the other hand, the minor league luxury brands operate in the $2 to $5 billion revenue range. Some focus on preserving tradition, while others aim to push boundaries and appeal to niche markets. Surprisingly, many rich folks prefer investing in these understated luxury brands, favoring a more subtle and refined fashion aesthetic. Some of these brands may be familiar to the general public, while others remain exclusive to fashion connoisseurs and those with deep pockets. Now here's the million-dollar question. Why do billionaires opt for a more laid-back approach to their clothing choices when they can easily afford designer pieces every day? Well, it all comes down to their unique perspective on luxury. For them, it's not about flaunting logos or labels, it's about the quiet sophistication of understated elegance. And while the middle class chases after flashy logos and conspicuous consumption, the 1% find joy in the exclusivity and craftsmanship of lesser-known luxury brands. Rich people have a thing for what they call quiet luxury. It's a whole fashion vibe that's meant to shake up the usual flashy style you'd expect from the well-off crowd. Think low-key and understated. We're talking about no flashy logos, a muted color scheme, and none of those over-the-top designs. Sure, there's room to play around with some bling and fancy colors like gold and silver, but the idea is to take everyday clothes and give them a touch of class. So the 1% aren't into rocking Louis Vuitton monograms all over their bags, and they definitely don't want Gucci motifs plastered on their clothes. They're not trying to scream, "Look at me, I'm rich." No, they're going for a more subtle approach to show off their wealth. Take Mark Zuckerberg, for example. You might have noticed that he's all about those grey t-shirts, but those tees are custom-made by Brunello Cucinelli, an Italian luxury brand, and they cost a cool $300 to $400 each. It's not just about the price tag though, it's also a smart move to save time and brainpower. You'd agree that he has bigger things to worry about than what to wear every day. It's all about boosting productivity and avoiding decision fatigue. Turns out there's some science behind why billionaires stick to a uniform. It's all about conserving mental energy for more important stuff. Then there's John Paul DeJoria, who's all about that head-to-toe black look. And no, it doesn't exactly scream, "I'm loaded." But that's the point. It's all about keeping it low-key. There are other reasons, such as people's speculations about decline in quality. It seems that the days of understated elegance are long gone, replaced by flamboyant designs that beg the question, where on earth would you wear such an outfit to? Certainly not to a casual brunch or a business meeting. Then there's the whole exclusivity game. Some luxury stores have taken to making customers wait in line, rain or shine, just to get a glimpse of their latest wares. It's a tactic designed to create an air of exclusivity. But it's also a major turnoff for those who value their time and comfort. Who wants to stand in line for a handbag, no matter how luxurious it may be? Another reason is that the rich understand the value of their wealth and prioritize spending on more meaningful things, like experiences such as travel, rather than splurging on expensive clothes. Comfort and practicality are also key factors. Billionaires opt for simple, well-made pieces that align with their personal style and can withstand the test of time. Custom-made clothing tailored to their activities and events. Now that's the epitome of luxury. And let's not forget about the allure of old money brands like Brunello Cucinelli and Hermes. These labels exude elegance, quality craftsmanship, and a rich heritage, all things that resonate with the old guard of wealth and sophistication. On the flip side, brands like Louis Vuitton and Gucci give off more of a new money vibe with their flashy logos and oversized fits. It's all about fitting into the right social circles after all. Last but not least, discretion is key. Billionaires aren't looking to attract unnecessary attention or flaunt their wealth through ostentatious clothing. Instead, they opt for a more understated, stealth luxe fashion that whispers luxury rather than shouting it from the rooftops. So there you have it, a glimpse into why the rich and famous are shying away from traditional luxury in favor of a more refined and discerning approach to style. Who knew that less could truly be more, even in the world of the uber-rich?